Hello guys, welcome back to Thailand Adventures with Dan. We're going to leave our little sanctuary here under our bamboo hut and we're going to head off to the lake. So I'll catch you in a minute.
Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high in the sunrise with you, getting through all the bad times with you.
Hello guys, I'm a little bit wet, but it's nice to get out and about. It's early in the morning. Not a lot of people outside because of the rain, which is good. It's a bit slippy here at the park. I'm around at the local lake. Just thought I'd just get out from the house so we could sit down, have a chat. Different scenery and all that. But it looks like there's not many people about. Just the odd fisherman. Yeah, have a look around, guys. Well, it's like being out at the sea. For everybody that put comments on saying, "Oh, I don't want to go to Isan because I need to be by the sea." Well, got your own sea there. Let's see if the Thais have been throwing the rubbish all over my little hut. So that was the hut that I was going on about, guys. They're dotted all around the lake. And it just gets you out of the sun. But today it's actually going to get us out of the rain, and I like it here. I find it quite relaxing by the water, and it's a good place to have a chat. Not a bad setting, is it? Eh? Right guys, today's video is all about surviving in Thailand. I've had a lot of comments and people are worried that they don't have the finances to be able to live in Thailand. So hopefully this video will help. So first and foremost guys, it's probably worthwhile letting you know that I work for myself, and if I don't generate any new sales, then I don't make any money, okay? So this has posed a problem when I've been sick or tired or had personal problems. I've not been able to concentrate on work, and some weeks I might not make any money whatsoever. Some weeks I can't pay my bills and I have to pay my bills late. Yeah, I'm living in Thailand right now with zero funds, zero savings anymore. So they're all gone. Yeah, because I've been here 6 years. So all the subscriptions and all the money I had from my business has all disappeared now. And if I don't work hard, I don't make money, okay? So for anybody that says that they can't afford to come to Thailand, yeah, you can. The only thing that stops you from coming to Thailand is if you have responsibilities, you know, such as you've got kids, for example, that you need to look after that are quite young. Then obviously you need to remain in your own home country. But if you don't have responsibilities and it's only money that's causing the problem, then let's continue with this video, guys. Listening. In order to live in Thailand, let's forget about insurance, health insurance and travel insurance and visas and stuff, and let's just talk about the basic day-to-day in Thailand. And if you want to live here cheap, then let's give you a better understanding of that, okay? Now, the cheapest place that I ever rented was a 1-bedroom apartment that was fully furnished in the city that I'm in now, Buriram, okay, which is around about 7-8 hour drive from Bangkok, so it's quite far out of the way in Isan, okay, in the rural countryside, as I call it. So over here I paid 3,500 baht. Yeah, depending on which country you're from, you might have to jump onto Google and just convert that money into your own currency, so you have a good idea of how much you could be paying to rent a small 1-bedroom apartment that's fully furnished in Thailand. 3,500 baht. This gives you pillows, a duvet, covers, a fridge, a TV, a shower, yeah, a wardrobe, drawers, basically everything that you need to live alone in Thailand. Here in Isan, if you want to fill your stomach, you can pay literally just 40 baht for a hot meal. Okay, that's right, 40 baht, which is the equivalent to around about £1 British. That will give you a full Thai meal to make your stomach full. Yeah, so let's say for example, you eat 3 times a day, or you want to get a few extras, you can literally survive on less than 200 baht. Extremely cheap, guys, compared to the cost of living back home. Yep. And then if you work out how much it would cost for your apartment, 3,500 baht, divide that over an average of 30 days in a month, and then you can understand what your daily living costs could be if you want to live super cheap in Thailand. Now, from everybody that I meet and everybody that I know, their expense goes on cars, motorbikes, living in a fancy house, paying extortionate amounts of rent when they don't really need to. But I've done it so in the past, so I can't blame them. Okay, people spend a lot of money on alcohol, and they can go to the bars every single day, go for nights out as well, and that's where the majority of people's money goes. So guys, the only other problems that you've got, so what I've explained is your day-to-day living and your rental costs and your food costs are very minimalistic. It's very cheap compared to your cost of living back home. Yeah, I'm sure you will agree. But your expenses will come from traveling around. Yeah, it'll come from alcohol, or if you want to go to a nicer restaurant or have a steak or something along those lines, then it's going to cost you a bit more. But you can literally live in Thailand on a simple budget. The only places where your real expense comes in is sorting your visa out. Yeah, dependent on how old you are and what type of visa you need, it can be costly or it can be cheap. Then if you want a health insurance, travel insurance, then that's going to cost you as well, guys. And there's loads of different prices out there, so there's no point me talking about this too much, because the prices are all over the place. Okay, so you just need to figure that out for yourself. If you want to buy a second-hand motorbike scooter to get around on, because it's very hard to walk around in Thailand, it's very hot, there's a lot of soy dogs, street dogs, that'll try to bite your ankles or bark at you, so you might want a bike to get around on. Now if you want to buy a second-hand bike, you can easily get one for around about 20,000 baht, 30,000 baht. 20,000 baht's around about 500 English pounds. And then you own your very own motorbike. And if you want it in your name, you just need to go and visit the immigration, pay for a bit of paperwork, and then off to the dealer or whatever, wherever you're getting your bike from, and you can get the bike put in your name. Now guys, if you stay around the holiday places, then you're going to be so tempted to jump in those bars and play around with those women. The temptation is too great for any hot-blooded male to be around the bar scene in the holiday places. So my advice is that if you are on a budget, then you're best not staying in the holiday places. Otherwise, you could end up in a sticky situation where you're just like the foreigners from the past that are sleeping out on Jomtien Beach or Pattaya Beach because they've got no money to get home, they've got no money to pay for accommodation, and they've got no money even for another beer, guys. So please, if you're on a budget, you've got to be smart and you've got to plan. A lot of these videos I make are to help people in general. Some people have common sense, some people don't have common sense. Some people arrive in Thailand with common sense and then lose that common sense in Thailand. So people are all from all different walks of life, and some videos can help some people and other videos can help other types of people. So I try to put a lot of varied content that can help different types of people in different types of ways. So the idea, guys, is that if you decide to come to Thailand to live, or you come here for a long holiday, then I just want to make sure that you've got the best chance possible in this beautiful country. Because guys, Thailand can be heaven or hell for you, dependent on how you act and how you live over here in Thailand. So I try my best to warn you and give you as much information as I can so you have a great time here. And hopefully you feel the same way as I do about Thailand once you understand it. Also, learning the Thai language, will make your time here in Thailand a much better time, and you'll understand things a lot more, and you'll get on with Thai people a lot more and make a lot of Thai friends, male and female. So learning to read, learning to write, and learning to speak Thai is extremely essential for anybody to have a long time here in Thailand and live here and be able to get along and understand everything about Thailand. Because what you normally see and you hear about Thailand from when you're just looking at videos or reading on articles online or you're on forums is normally the opposite to what Thailand is actually really like. Once you live here and learn the language and speak to Thai people, generate Thai friends, you learn that everything that you got taught before, that you researched about, is very different to what it is really like. If you want to learn Thai and you're serious about it, there's a link in the description of this video which will really help you read, write and speak Thai. If you don't want to pay for a proper course and learn Thai quickly, then you're best off going on YouTube, and you'll find free small little courses where they're giving you free content to learn the basics of Thai. You can also download applications on your phone to learn Thai. And if you're in Thailand, try to watch Thai TV, Thai movies with English subtitles, and that really helps you to learn Thai also and pick up on a lot of words. Okay guys, just a short video. I'm wet, I'm cold, and I'm gonna drive back home and get more wet and more cold, change out of these wet clothes, and then I'm gonna jump on to my next video about khao yai, pie and ko chang. So I hope everybody has a great Sunday guys, enjoy your Sunday dinners, and I'll catch you very soon.